Hello everyone. I hope you all enjoyed your holidays and New Year's. I know it's been a while since we last talked, so I figured now would be a good time to catch you all up on what I've been up to. Now I realize that I'm over a week late to talk about New Year's resolutions and all that, but I'm going to anyways. For me, I really want to improve my skills as a content creator. That means learning how to use better thumbnails, better titles, better ideas for videos, and most importantly, actually getting good at narrating my videos. As it stands right now, it's basically as if I place all my skill points into writing and nothing much else. I did try putting some skill points into distance running when I was younger, but that didn't work out in the end. Anyway, those are some of my plans for this year. You probably already noticed that my last video had literally nothing to do with GBL2. Don't worry, I'm not leaving the GBL2 community. If I did, I figured that might kill the channel. At the same time, however, I feel that if the channel stays exclusively dependent on GBL2, then the channel will die relatively quick as far as video game and internet standards go. Let's face it, GBL2 is old. We don't know how many years it has left. If I'm wrong, then great. But just in case, I think it's best if I don't place all my eggs in one basket. So this year, along with still doing GBL2 content, I plan on throwing other stuff against the wall to see if anything else sticks. It will mostly all still be Gundam related. I don't feel like I'll ever be shifting too far away from my typical style of content. Not to mention, anyone who pays attention to my videos should know by now that I'm not about doing the same thing over and over again. Therefore, for me to stick to only covering only one video game will be going against all that I've ever talked about. And another small reason why I want to cover new stuff this year is because I too also get tired of always going right on all the same maps over and over and over and bloody over again. In fact, my biggest problem with the game is when it says the maps are set to random, but you keep getting the same map 3 or 4 or even more times in a row. But that's enough of my rant. Now, I did think about just launching a second YouTube channel for all this other content that I want to do, but the reality is that just one channel is hard enough. If I had a small team of people helping me make content, then it might be possible. Or, if my GBL2 videos were only basic matches with maybe some music over them, like some other channels do, then sure, it might also be possible. But I don't do that. Quick disclaimer about GBL2 videos that are only matches. That's not me trying to step on anyone's toes or calling anyone out. I've been known to watch some of that style of content, and I've also been known to upload a complete match from time to time in the past. I'm just saying that that's not really my brand of content. Getting back on topic, what I'm trying to say is that I want to branch out and really figure out what this channel is going to be. I feel like this channel's identity has yet to manifest. Not completely anyways. There's potential here that needs a bit more skill on my part in order to realize what that vision really is. That's where stuff like the 1 year nightmare comes into play. I've mentioned before that I'm using a new video editor now, and in order to help me properly learn how to use it, I decided to make this new series in order to learn through trial and error. I'm not sure how long the series will last. For now, my goal is really just to complete 3 episodes. If successful, I'd like to go all year long with it. But if not, then oh well, on to the next project. You guys have seen my videos. I don't play it safe with the mobile suits that I use by sticking to the meta. And I think I should keep the same mindset when it comes to figuring out how to improve the channel. Either way, I'm learning new things and improving some skills in the process that I can later apply to other video projects. I want to try something new in every new video that comes out. For the 1 year nightmare, I decided to try something a little similar to Ace Combat 4's cutscenes. If you ever played Ace Combat 4, then you might remember that its cutscenes were pretty simple, with a dynamic zoom of well-made pictures paired with a narrated story. I have real fond memories of that game from my childhood as a result. It was really amazing to see something that appears so simple at first glance to be able to pull you into the story. Till this day, I haven't really seen anyone top what Ace Combat 4 did, and it is my favorite out of what is considered the holy trinity of the PS2 games. And that's saying something when you consider its competition is Ace Combat 5 and 0. I thought about covering Ace Combat on this channel before, and probably would have if I had a way of covering it in a way that hasn't been covered before. As it stands now, there are other channels that have done a pretty good job of covering those games. Still, that's not to say that I don't want to cover other games eventually. Not sure what those games would be. All I know is that they will have to be games that I know pretty well. And I'm not just covering them just to chase the trends. Hell, I don't even do that with GBL2. Tell me, what brand new mobile suit have I covered that came out in the last year? All the mobile suits that I've covered have basically been out since launch, or close to the launch of the game in the US. Lastly, I feel I need to come clean. This year, I'm not going to be playing as much GBL2. I'll still be making GBL2 content, like I said before. I just won't be playing as much as before. Maybe every other day. I want to give other games a try. I don't like being in a box, especially the same box maps over and over again. I guess this is sort of a soft break from GBL2. This is for the best in order to avoid burnout. So that's my plan for this year, to get better. I'll most likely still make mistakes along the way. If you've been following along until now, here's a little treat. Ever wonder what's a good way to annoy a pixie in the game? Especially at 400? Well, here you go. It's one of the reasons why I love the Blue Destiny Unit 3. It's not exactly the flashiest of mobile suits, but it is one of the most consistent suits when you know how to use it. And that's going to do it for this video. For the first time in 2024, this has been Mobile Suit K9, signing off.
Is it so hard to let you go?